my name is Amit Parihar, working for a multinational company there, and then I was here for 3 months actually. So I roamed around a lot of places in Germany and somehow I liked it. But well, it turned out to be in 2008-9 actually that I have to come again, and then finally I decided to move here to Germany. So I'm working in Infineon as a director of engineering here. So it's been long now actually, it's 15 years.
Hi, I'm Krina Parihar. I came with Amit to Germany. I was working in Bangalore before we came to Germany, and I came here with my elder daughter. In starting days it was a bit difficult with language and the culture and everything, but gradually it turned out to be good. I started my language courses here. There are two strong support who made this happen is Amit and Suresh. I would like to put it on Amit. He would like to introduce Suresh.
Me and Suresh actually we are friends from a long time. Maybe I think I would say from the Bangalore time we are friends actually almost around 21 years. We had a good gel up actually, so we thought of like starting something together with the trust what we have built up actually over years. So we have an idea to start with.
By the way, my name is Suresh Nayak. I come from Mumbai, India. Professionally, I have a background in engineering, electronics and computer science. I work with Qualcomm. I'm basically involved in designing automated driving systems for German OEMs. I came to Germany around 2004, November 18, as an on-site opportunity, and I was able to see some good things about Germany. I've been into Germany when there was really no Indian food, vegetables or Indian groceries available. Being from Mumbai, I always know that we like eating Indian food, and from snacks and everything we were always checking, or I was always checking whenever I was trying to get cravings for Indian food. I used to check what is available online, and that's how I got introduced to Dookan. So I found the shop very nice. The prices were very competitive, and it was an online delivery. I started ordering from Dookan in 2019, and then I liked the way how easily the website was structured, the payment system was there. One of the first who were able to take Amex and PayPal online was Dookan. And from that time we were always in touch with Sandeep, and it is more than 6 years in relation with Dookan. From buying my first snack to building their first franchisee in Germany. We are together from the start. We have decided, okay, let's play around and let's think, let's try to fulfill our dream. Yeah, there is a corner where we wanted to become an entrepreneur, and with Dookan we are able to do that.
My dad was in a business line, and seeing him doing the hard work and the dedication, I always had in mind to do something like him. But then I couldn't get that opportunity in India. After my marriage, when I shifted with Amit to Germany, then after a few years, after my kids have grown up, I got this opportunity, and this is really personal to me because I think as I saw my dad doing that, I would like my kids also to see me growing into this business.
And I would like to support actually Krina on that, like with my experience that she built up on that. She used my experience.
I will also need that always.
Yeah, so that would be very helpful for her. So.
Gradually, after coming here to Germany, we found in different Indian stores we used to miss many of the Indian products, which we felt that we had to bring it every time from India with the heavy luggages and all. So gradually we thought that getting into a grocery business would also be a good thing.
And like looking into the grocery business, I see that it's you could connect it to the people very fast, and you could connect it to the community. You could serve the community, which is just not a store actually. It's like like a part of a home which you are getting it here actually. So you're sharing some part of your home. So that was the whole idea behind this actually. So that's why we came to an idea of a grocery store actually. Yeah. So that's the thing. Yeah. We were customers of Dookan actually long back actually during COVID time also, like we ordered a lot of stuff online from Dookan. So we were already a Dookan customer, and during our Christmas vacation we were finding a place like where the Christmas market is open, and then we decided on Prague. We went to Prague, and then after the Christmas market actually, like we were looking for like some Indian stuff, like, and Karina wanted to have some dosa actually, so, and she finally found that Dookan is serving dosa as well actually there. Like after getting there, like we saw different products and the in-store experience, and the people there specifically like helping us actually in doing finding the products easily. So we decided that actually, yeah, we are missing this sort of customer experience and everything in Nuremberg, and this sort of store also, like the big store in Prague. I think this sort of thing was missing in Nuremberg. So we decided why not, because Karina was already looking for some entrepreneurship. We thought, okay, let's do it actually. Let's try to find out the
And
contact.
Nuremberg really
yeah.
needed a one good
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
The
That was
whole
the whole
idea.
idea actually, that like a well lit, well spaced, well cleaned actually, and with lot of varieties. So something like that actually we were looking for, and we finally found it. So that was our aha moment actually, like this is the thing actually we wanted to do. So, and we found it actually. Opening the store is not a problem. You could open a store, but maintaining a supply chain that the products are always there with you actually. So that is always a challenge actually.
Also, the backup support from the IT
Yeah.
helps a lot, because supply chain, the backup support for the inventory management,
And-
franchisee model
Yeah.
would be better than an independent store going.
And the best thing about Dookan is, like, the backhaul infrastructure, the IT infrastructure they have put a lot of effort in doing the IT infrastructure. The customer service network actually, what they have done, that we just need to handle the front end, and they are taking care of all the back end stuff.
And
so
this
that,
also gives our concentration is only on the customers, because rest of the thing is taken care by the franchisee, and our concentration goes more on customers. Mainly, I can focus mainly on customers, what they need, what is their wish.
So Karina was mainly involved in the searching of the property here, like doing all the things. But like the Dookan team contributed a lot actually. Like they were working in parallel with us. Like they were having a lot of back-to-back meetings. They were deciding on deciding on a lot of things actually behind. So there were a lot of effort behind the scenes, like, and they helped us really a lot.
We could make it obviously with the support of Dookan team, and also our efforts here, searching the things, property and all, doing the paperwork, which is more important in Germany. So yeah, that took a bit of time, but we could manage it a bit faster.
The Dookan system, like the backend is very strong. The IT backend is very strong. So they have a very smart inventory system. They are also using the artificial intelligence as well. Actually, in the background, they have all the data-driven stuff actually, like in place. The data science stuff in place. It's basically a technology company which is is coming into the grocery business, which itself is like a very good thing actually. So mainly actually what they are doing is, like, if the best before dates are expiring, they're replenishing this automatically. They are sending the pallets actually from their warehouse. So that's like stress-free stuff actually, like that they are taking care of all the back end and the supply chain. Even the perishable items also, like they are letting us know actually, like by email, by call, so that these things are very very easier to manage actually.
Yeah, as Amit said that in today's world, technology drives everything, and coming from a background of supply chain and product development, I have seen what it can be. And with Dookan, what we saw is that they have a very important ecosystem, and they have invested heavily in the ecosystem to make sure that day-to-day chaos is not available anymore. And I think so far so good, and we are pretty impressed. SMS to dedicated Shopify account to check the prognosis, to check how your sales and trends are doing, the insights into what is going to happen, which festivals are going to come in, how to replenish. Everything is in on the fingertips. This is what we believe is one of the strongest advantage of Dookan. So one of the key advantages is about understanding how the stocks are moving, because most of these are perishable and non-perishable items. Dookan ecosystem gives us is that, okay, what are the best before dates coming in? What are the inventory which is going to come towards the best before date? What are the trends happening based on the sales of weekly, daily and monthly? Based on that, we can take a call well in advance to make sure our profitability is always higher, and to make sure that if at all we have a best before date, then we are able to consume and we are able to give those benefits to end customers as well. On day-to-day basis, that we saw a very nice system for auto replenishment, where we know on daily morning 8 o'clock, we know what is the status of our inventory, what are the consumables which we know are going towards best before date, and how this is automatically informed, automatically updated in the system, so that at the end of, before we start the shop, we have all the information available for us to decide what to do with the inventory which we have.
So so basically the best before dates is like, like for like you can consume even after 90 days actually, like even if the date is there. So that's according to the European law. So this is very good. That's a good part of Dookan. Yeah. So Dookan has a whole predictive model in the background. Actually, they are using a lot of AI stuff actually in between. Like they are using Shopify. So like if the stock is ending actually, like the backend team knows actually like what is going to end actually. So they send a list in advance actually to our store manager, to Green actually, and then they review it, and they can agree on what has to be coming to the shop. So this is like very good actually, like that we have auto generated predictive models where we get the sheets actually like what is going to come to the shop.
And I think we have seen from our experience almost 98% of availability of all the stuffs are available all the time. So you have some inventory, customer gets a experience of availability, which is very key. So based on the logistic, based on the supply chain, if at all there is well behaved algorithms which can track and which can ensure that the availability of the important items are always there. So that is one of the key factors for continuity of business and customer retention. Pay per use sell model helps us to understand the initial capital, how it is getting utilized, whether we need additional capital, which in most of the cases is taken care by Dookan, and we are always able to understand how the sale is going to happen, how we pay. And I think they have very good flexible paying model where you have enough days to understand the overall inflow of the cash into your business account and then to pay towards Dookan. So there is sufficient time given, which is usually very key, towards the success of the business. We are very confident this model is the correct model for us, because it is less stress-free for us, and it also helps us to understand better the business continuity, which without spending so much stress and so much of capital upfront.
And on top of that, actually, like I would say, cherry on the cake, like the Dookan CEO, basically, like Sandeep, actually, like he's very considerate. Like he helped us a lot, multiple times, actually. Like when we see that we have some troubles, and like so, he's always ready to hear, actually, like, and ready to support. So that's really an add-on what all Suresh has said, actually. So this is very, very, very good support from the Dookan team. So yeah, actually, if you start a store independently, then like for example, like if you see this store, actually you have a stuff worth of around 300,000 euros actually. So you have to pay upfront actually when you start these things actually. But if you see like a pay-as-you-go model, actually you don't need to actually pay this amount whole actually. So if you sell it and then you get a bill from Dookan and then you pay it. So it's like like it's less stressful financially.
The moment when I saw a few customers walk in and looking at the products, their reaction on the face, especially on some pop-ins, that was nostalgic. Some Arthavli products, what was connecting them to their hometown, I could see their faces lit up. I could see that they were very happy looking at the store, very light, spacious. But for the main attraction was the products which I saw on their face. Easily moving around with people coming on the wheelchair were happy as they could move around. With the pram, the parents were happy that they don't have to leave their child down there outside the store. Store looks very bright and clean. That was the main attraction. Also, there are many Indian stores in whole of Europe, but my store is giving a personal touch with a safe environment, parking facility. The location is excellent here. The space is excellent here in the store, outside, inside both. I feel a good connection with the customers and they also feel a good connection here coming in. And I think that's a plus point of our store. As when I was also a customer, I would like that there is a proper area, good location. Also the easy parking facility, which is a problem always in a city. Friendly environment where the staff is very good. You can connect, you can ask, and if they are they are helpful. So these things which I wanted to give it to my customers.
Most proud of is that we have built a community. We have built something which Indians love. To come together, to enjoy every moment, to try check what is there, what is not there. We are very inquisitive species, in a way. And I think in Dookan, when you look around, there are so many things to look. What are the brands? Which is something which what I found very interesting, that I found my neem oil, which I always like for my hair, which was not there anywhere in the whole Germany with most of the stores. So you have such an unique products over here. When you look around in Dookan, you will get surprised and you will get happy that okay, everything is here.
Yeah, so I think when I look around, I see the boxes of sweets, a lot of gulab jamuns and a lot of laddus here and jalebi here. So which I like. What I like is what we have built actually the store for the community, like with a nice environment, with a nice music, with a lot of stuff, including the stuffs actually, even the puja stuffs actually, which you don't get it anywhere. So the variety of the things. Yeah.
Looking around, I feel is mainly the happy faces of the customers coming in and finding their products which they were not finding from long time in any other grocery stores. So it feels good when we get a feedback saying that, oh, I used to miss this and you have it. So that's a good feeling when we hear that from the customer. Everyone wants to take up a business, start a business, want to be an entrepreneur, get into make yourself as an entrepreneur. But it's not easy. The process is tough. There are a lot of efforts and you need a lot of support.
For me, entrepreneurship is some small idea actually, which you can a small idea which you can bring in and to get it to the community, to building a community. And for someone starting actually, if they want to work for the community, this is one of the easier way to get into actually entrepreneurship. So you could actually minimize the risk what you would do it independently. You are getting an experience from experienced team, Dookan's experienced team. So they're building this from last 5 to 6 years. So you can get this thing actually, and then you can capitalize on that. So that would be a good starting point actually for anyone getting into the entrepreneurship.
At least at the start, you will get bored with your 9 to 8 mundane jobs. And when you spend all that effort, in the end of the day, all you take is a small paycheck. If you want to become an entrepreneur, if you want to become independent, if you want to make sure that you don't only rent your time, but you also build an asset, entrepreneurship is one of the best way of doing it. And Indian community, Indian grocery stores, in collaboration with Dookan, will help you to build that confidence and to build that independence in your life. That is where I believe that everyone should do it. The market is wide open. The number of Indians and South Indians are coming, South Asians who are coming to Germany or Europe for that matter, are increasing at 2 to 3% every year. So we have a huge growth potential. We have a huge market to serve, and we have one of the best collaboration with Dookan. As we said, once your location is finalized, Dookan is quick to onboard, and you can see things moving within 2 weeks. With a complete store, within 1 month to 2 months, you can launch your store.